When you see those wars happening, what do you see? When you see war around the world?
I see the pain, what are we teaching kids? How can we do that, But anyway, so I strapped back in and we're flying back to the carrier. There was about 6 aircraft flying home that night. It was almost like a John Wayne movie, and we're flying out and the sun's coming, the sun's already setting to our back, and we're flying out to the ocean. You can see the carriers about 25 miles offshore. And I couldn't get the boy's eyes out of I couldn't. I saw his, as the Cosa Nostra says, if you want to kill somebody, don't look them in the eyes, because you see their souls.
And so what did you learn that day with that boy?
My war was over. I couldn't fight anymore. So there's an American Indian chief named Chief Joseph of the Nez Perce, and he was up in the Seattle area. And Chief Joseph has a classic line, the American cavalry chased him and chased him and chased him. And these people were dying. He was like 10 miles short of the Canadian border. And they surrounded him, and they were going to kill everybody. And Joseph said he had to surrender, because if he didn't surrender, his whole tribe would be wiped out. And so he has a classic line. He says, "I will fight no more, no longer." And so that day, as I was flying back to the carrier, after being in military school and training to kill people much of that time, my war was over. That's when I came back and I said, I better do something more productive than kill people. And so this is what I'm doing today.
Right.
I can ask myself, what does God want done that I might be able to lend a hand at doing? But it seems to me that God wants people to live in more prosperity. And, I don't think God likes people being poor.